Sometimes when you least expect it, you discover a great find. And that's what happened. Come in and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Sunday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I went into my after work yesterday, Saturday. I had a few minutes to kill before I was heading home. So I went into my local record store, Sam the Record Man. The only Sam the Record Man left in Canada. Just to look around. Wasn't expecting to buy anything. Then I spotted an album that, when Record Store Day just this past November came out, this album sold quick. It was gone. And that's one of the ones that, if I was to get anything on Record Store Day, was the one I wanted. I spotted it. And I scooped it up and grabbed it right away. It is Jericho by the band. What a find. Apparently, this was a late shipment for the store. They had a few copies during Record Store Day, and that's why it sold out so quickly. But just recently, a new shipment came in, and I believe this is the last one that was on the shelf. So, goody for me, for sure. I didn't plan on getting it, but I couldn't pass it up. So, this is a limited edition, first time on vinyl, 2LP, Cobalt Blue, 45 RPM. Now, I haven't obviously listened to the album because it's still sealed, but I did give it a great listen on Spotify. It is an amazing album. Pardon me, it is an amazing album. So I'll talk about that as I open it up. So originally, it's the 8th album by the band, Canadian-American rock group, The Band. Released 1993, November 2nd, 1993. Their first without Robbie Robertson. He had left the band. And so you still have Lee Von Helm on drums and mandolin and vocals, Rick Danko on bass guitar and vocals, Garth Hudson on keyboards and horns and saxophone. Get the hype sticker as well. Richard Manuel, unfortunately, had passed away in 1986, but they do a posthumous track that he appears on. You also have drummer Randy Kerlant, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, keyboardist Richard Bell, and great guitarist Jim Weeder. And of course lots of great musicians contributing to the album. So here it is here. That's the inside cover. Beautiful glossy photo. What else do you have here? Here's the inner sleeve. So it looks like they do tribute to Richard Manuel and Stan Sletzt. Great photos of the band. Recorded at Lee Von Helm's studio. Look at that beautiful blue vinyl. I was really impressed by Rick Danko's vocals on this one. I think of him and during the last waltz with the Staple Singers. and that kind of a weird kind of vocals that he did. But he's got a beautiful, beautiful voice. And of course, Levon Helm's classic vocals as well. And Richard Manuel, that deep, deep vocals of his. But there's the rest of the members of the band there. Yeah. And this another cobalt blue 45 RPM vinyl. Yeah, so this is all based on new material written by the band and the new members of the band as well, plus some outside writers and covers of artists like Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, Muddy Waters. Apparently they released a couple more albums after this without Robbie Robertson. Again, most tracks, 99.9% of the tracks are sung by Levon Helm and Rick Danko, and then one song by Richard Manuel. So you got Rick Danko on bass guitar, guitars, fiddle, trombone, keyboards, vocals. Levon Helm on drums, percussion, mandolin, guitar, and vocals. Garth Hudson on keyboards, organ, accordion, electric piano, saxophone, synthesizers, horns. Richard Manuel on the track Country Boy, piano and keyboards and lead vocals. Randy Chiarlante on drums. Rick Bell on keyboards, organ, piano, accordion. Jim Wilder on guitars and backing vocals, and Stan Schlitz on Sislets on electric piano on Atlantic City, and Blind Willie McTell. So some of the tracks off the album are Remedy, Blind Willie McTell, Bob Dylan track, The Caves of Jericho. You got Atlantic City, had Bruce Springsteen track, Too Soon Gone, Country Boy, again sung by Richard Manuel, Moved to Japan, Amazon, River of Dreams. Stuff You Gotta Watch is a Muddy Waters track, same thing as a Willie Dixon track, Shine a Light, and Blues Stay Away From Me. So it is a fine album, and I'm so happy to discover this one. It was a surprise, but so happy to have it. So there you have it, guys. If you have this one, let me know how you feel about it. I would check out your local record stores. You just never know what you're going to find. As this one here, they had a late shipment in, and this was part of it. So have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. Have a great weekend. I'll be back tomorrow with a video, but I think that might be my last before Christmas. I haven't decided yet, but anyway, take care. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.